Hello everybody and welcome to part 2 of the Coma 2 Vicious Sisters. Last time we were in Spooky Police Station. So let's continue with that. We've been chased by our teacher all the way out here. I'm not too sure exactly what's going on. We're in a coma apparently, or half in a coma. We've gone into a coma world without being in a coma. Something like that. And the game is probably going to try and jump scare me again. What's our goal? Oh, give the keycard to Yay Soul. She is down 2 stories. That didn't work, did it? What am I doing? Well, okay, so the footsteps do mean she's nearby. Well, good thing I just saved. Or just started, I guess. Maybe I should turn my light off. I think that's why they saw me. Or maybe when the footsteps start I should just find a place to hide rather than mess around with a keycard. That was the right place though, right? No, that was the armory, wasn't it? I went down 2 flares, then in the armory. Huh. So the footsteps mean she is there, huh? Maybe there's a weapon in here. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? This looks like the police armory. Maybe I can find something to defend myself with. How's I meant to use this? Isn't that meant to stop me getting captured? Weird. Hello? Hey, this is a restricted area. Are you a cop? It's not gonna catch me in the cutscene, is it? Don't be like that. Do I look like a regular beat cop to you? So you shouldn't be here either. You got a smart mouth on you, kid. I'm here looking for my officer's badge. Can't seem to find it. So who the hell are you? Undercover or honorary? Kind of saying the same thing, isn't it? Or an undercover officer, sure. I'm working undercover too. They told me to come here. I'm working a case at Saywa High. Hello, dinosaur. How are you? Makes sense. They even got a uniform for you. So why did they send you to the armory? I'm looking for something to defend myself with. Why are you here? We already got caught once today, dinosaur. We had our first death just before. The officers took their tasers before leaving. Not much left now. A taser could come in handy for what I'm up against. Yes, please. You can assemble the taser at that crafting table. I think he's a ghost. I don't have all the parts though. Why can't I just get a taser? There's a grip over there. You'll still need a lithium magazine though. Shady cop. I guess, yeah, he is a shade, isn't he? Officers usually keep spare magazines in their work desks. I have an extra replaceable cartridge. I'd be willing to give it to you if you can find my officer's badge. So, a magazine in a work desk. And we need to find the officer's badge for a cartridge. Okay. Alright, no problem. I'm getting back to work. Now let me concentrate. Candy. An antidote. Oh, I shouldn't have taken all of these. Let's get rid of that so I can put the antidote in its place. There we go. I found some sort of crafting desk. You should try to MacGyver something useful out of any loot you've picked up. Stack some Avali. Oh no. Why are you stacking me? MacGyver? You know, that American TV show with the guy who... Never mind. You really don't know who MacGyver is? Should I? It's kinda famous, even in Korea. To be fair, I guess it was before your time. Just try to improvise something useful. Get creative. You never know what's gonna come in handy. Hi Gradient Cat. My laptop's done the update. Which is why the stream is a bit later today and the stream will probably be a bit shorter. I think I just realised why there's footsteps when she's not even nearby. I think it means she's in the hallway. And she's walking past us in the hallway. Just try to improvise something useful. Get creative. You never know what's going to come in handy. Use crafting tables to create useful items with the resources you found. Use your ingenuity to survive. I can put this crafting desk to good use with the right items. Nice. This looks useful, but I think it connects to something else. I received the grip. Can I activate the grip yet? Or do I need more? Craft the taser. Look for a grip. I've got the grip. I need a lithium magazine and an officer's badge. Yeah, the update went well. I don't know if it's improved the performance though. I tried opening Deep Rock Galactic earlier and my frames were still kind of low. It was hard to tell. It was still around 30 frames, so yeah, I'm not sure what other settings I can change. I'll look at it again later, I think. Where am I meant to go? So it says the security room. Windows is Windows, 2 true. I'm gonna turn this off. Always bad. This game's scary. I don't know why it's bad though. Like, it shouldn't be this bad. My laptop's meant to be a good one. Maybe there's a setting somewhere that I can change to improve it. I'm not sure. Mina, let me see it. There's the keycard thing. Perfect, this should do the trick, but I'll have to let you out from here. I'll monitor your movements through the security cameras. When you get to the back gate near the underground parking lot, you should hear a buzz. That's when you'll know the door's open. The back gate near the underground parking lot. Got it. So what do you need from the Dokabe market? There's an apothecarian who has a shop there. Ask him to mix a dose of plasma tonic. That doesn't sound like any kind of remedy I've heard of. Don't worry about that. Just remember to ask for it. This should cover it. Helium? What? What's this? Nobody's gonna take this. It's called helium. It's the only currency worth a damn at the market. Trust me. Alright, you're the boss. But don't blame me if I return empty-handed. Can I call anyone? Like, can I call the shady cop? I cannot. Alright. Where's the office? Chief's office. That would be an interesting place to go to. I think that would be worthwhile. If I can get to the Chief's office, I might find a badge or something. So I need to get that for the officer's badge or the magazine. But the officer's badge would probably be in there, and another office will be the magazine, I think. Hugs for Dinosaur as well. Prison gate, armory. Okay. Where's the officer lodging? Maybe. Deputy Director's office and Chief's office. I think that's where I need to be. Those two. Let's save again and have a look. Hello Harley Hyena, how are you? Yeah, let's turn the light off so we don't get caught again. Hello? Hello. This reception desk is empty. I'm not holding my breath for any help here. That's downstairs. I want to go up real quick. Up again. The Deputy Director's office has been barricaded. Big yikes. I remember I was here before, wasn't I? No, I've been here, but this isn't where I need to be, is it? Because that's one office, that's another office. I don't know where I need to be then. I guess I can just go down the stairs again and go there, but I really thought that the officer's badge would, you know, be in the officer's area here. Maybe not. Let's ring. I'm having trouble finding my way to the prison gate. No, I was hoping you'd have some information about where to find the other things, but okay. You'd better get used to nothing going the way you expect. If the clearest path forward isn't an option, improvise and try to find another way there. So the parking lot is down here. There's 2 staircases down by the looks of it. This one leads straight there, so I'm guessing that's blocked off, meaning I need to go this way, through the B1F staircase. Lights off! I'm sorry! How's VR going anyway, Harley? I'm totally gonna get caught out here. Down the stairs, goodbye. I heard her approaching. There's a single memo attached to this locked door. Mr. Jung, how many times have I asked you to fix the burst pipe in the 1F restroom? You used to be a plumber, right? There's a burst pipe in the 1F restroom. Lock the door with the engineer's key and get it done before somebody decides to file a lawsuit against us. Don't go to sleep before finishing it. Chief Cha. The engineer's key to the first floor bathroom. That's this bathroom. It's definitely locked because there's a burst pipe in there. Can I go down? No. Alright. Where's the plumber's zone then? A plumber locked the door with the engineer key. I remember there was a thing up towards the top. Hello Kirby Tails, how are you? I think the staff gym I saw something in. So let's go up one set of stairs, go into the depository. And we've been spotted. Heck. Oh no! Ah! In here. Let's save. Space turkey getting popular. No sand in the work, I'm sorry. Why do I get chased like this? I'm out of water now. I had a drink so I could keep running. I almost got exhausted out there. Yeah, that was a bit of a bad idea. Let's go back up top and try getting the gym from this angle. Hope the subtitles help. There we go. Get some more water. Officers usually keep spare magazines in their work desks. Here's a spare replaceable cartridge for the officer's badge. I still need a lithium magazine. In their work desks. Where is a work desk? I don't know where a work desk would be. Maybe the Criminal Affairs Division? There's a few places up here to look around. I only have one of those. So there's definitely desks here, but nothing to take. Maybe the staff gym or officer lodging will have something better. Avali, why? Heard a door. Dinosaur, why do you endorse the opening of the valley? How could you? Yeah, this isn't the right place either, is it? Please don't open the valley. So there used to be a plumber, right? I think I remember a plumber being in here. There we go. Here's a plumber. So they'll have a key, right? There's a toolbox here. It may have something useful inside. It's filled with a bunch of assorted plumbing equipment. Well, I don't know what else I was expecting. This might come in handy though. I received the engineer's key. Yeah, I don't like the sounds of those footsteps. I think she's nearby. It sounds like she went to the left, so if I'm leaving I'm probably better off going right and then downwards. Or at least waiting a second. Chirp chirp. That's the main entrance. I can get to this restroom now with this key. I don't know what good that will do me. Why? Why? The building shakes at the sound of maniacal laughter. Heck. I hear footsteps! There's a strange chill in the air. I'm getting goosebumps. Let's fix that. I think it's a good idea to stay here for a while. Strange chill. I have no antidotes. I can buy another antidote from there. If I can get there without being caught. Yes, scared of Ali. I don't like this. Nope. Well, that didn't work. Ah! Back here. Whoops. Well, that backfired. Pepper sprayed. This is the safe room, right? I have a friend in here. Which apparently saves me from anything. Heck. Should have heard the footsteps and gone the other way, I think. Isn't there a spare potion here? Or a spare repellent? I don't think they saw where I went. That's where I'm trying to get to though. Is it safe to go back out there, or are they still going to be there? Well, either way I just saved. If I get caught it doesn't matter, does it? Don't be scared, easy for you to say. It's too scary, I cannot cope. Lights on. There's a giant hole in the wall here. The work they were doing looks quite extensive. I think I can climb down there. I think we'll likely be followed down there. You're the emotional support. Thank you, dinosaur. It's too scary. I don't know if this is the way I want to go though. I mean, maybe. Of course it's the way I want to go, but I'm scared. Do it quietly. You played the psycho with the atmosphere horror. I'm gonna hide in here instead of going down the hole. I'm definitely gonna be followed down there, aren't I? I'm gonna get cornered. This is the safe place. What a nice toilet. It even comes with free air conditioning. A gun. I need a gun. Oh, the ground's all mucky here. A body. What's he doing here? I don't have one. It looks like he burrowed through the wall. That's going to lead to the cells, isn't it? That's the staircase. I can probably open the door permanently from here, but I don't know if I want to do that, huh? You know what I mean? Like, if I open this door, I'll be able to be followed way easier, I think. I think I'll leave it for now. Oh, save point. Good choices. Why do I do scary games to myself? Oh, don't stand on that, that's the body. I lost my pepper spray. Next time I am getting hurt. I received the officer's badge. Is this what that officer's looking for? I received a torn page. This is the page button. A white lie. See Ho Gil. Dad's always been a pain in the ass. It didn't help that he was super disappointed with my marks that semester. When I came home with the recorder, he asked me where I got it. I told him I was enrolling in music lessons to get him off my back. Can you believe he smiled? I've honestly never seen the old man so happy. He even offered to pay for after-school lessons. Well, how's this for a plan? I took him up on the offer and used that extra pocket change at the PC bang instead. If he tested me, I could belt out a few old tunes I learned in grade school. But it is scary. Heck. Thinking to keep going, but like, honestly, there's a save point here and I just got the thing. Save point. I don't know why I do this to myself. Heck, here we go. The door's locked from the other side. I must find another way to the parking lot. Looks like I have to go past all the cells. Joy. Do you think I've missed the office place? I don't know where that is if I want to get the taser. Maybe it's around here. Should I go back to the armory and give him the thing? If you hurt the Avali, you get bad time. Yes, do not hurt the Avali. Okay. Frequent saving. Should I take the ladder or the door? The door only saves me a little bit of time. Or should I... Let's go to here actually. Let's get to the parking lot. Or the armory. I really want to get that taser. Don't know if I've been over there. Kinda want to go up first. And just see if there's something over in that direction that I've missed. That's over here, up one, and then to the left. I can go to the armory first and give him his badge. You still have that replaceable cartridge? I have a spare right here. Did you find my officer's badge? Take a gander at this. Hey, that's it. Well, I'm a shade of my word. Take this. You received a replaceable cartridge. Just remember, this isn't a toy. Handle it carefully. I feel like I've tried all those doors. I may have missed... No, officer lodging was the place with the plumber, but there was only one door. I don't think I've been in the gym, have I? And I doubt there's going to be a table in there. I don't want to go back to the security room and save before I do anything else. There we go. Frequent saving means I don't get sent back very far. If things do go badly. One's blocked. This one. There's something in here. A hiding place. No, that's not the ideal place. Criminal investigation maybe? Or is that going to be locked too? I have to have the light on to find things. Does the chief know one of them escaped? Yeah, let's go on the table real quick. I hear her. Heck. I've read that before anyway. So she's gone to the right, but the right's the only way out. I know. No. No. Here. I received the lithium magazine. We're gonna zap her. Why'd I hide under here when I can literally go in there? Oh, I can't. It's a trap. It's locked. I'm scared to go out. She's gonna be right there, isn't she? What's my plan? I think down the stair into the armory, and I don't think she can follow me into places with other people by the looks of it. If she starts chasing, that's my plan, even if it means I have to dodge through her. Phew. I'm worried. I should be able to assemble a defensive weapon from the parts I've collected. Hopefully it's not a one-use thing, you know. Let's do this. Let's try inserting the lithium magazine in the grip. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, I've got to actually do things. Now snap the replaceable cartridge onto the grip. If I mess this up, is this broken? Great, let's see if I can turn this thing on without shocking myself. That'd be a bad end. I crafted the taser. The power light's on and it looks functional. I've never used one before, but with the way this night is going, I'm sure it's going to come in handy. Where'd our friend go? We're all alone. I don't think this room's as safe as it once was anymore. I want to go back to the security room so I can save on the way to the rest room. Yeah, I don't think it's the most effective kind of gun though, is it? I think the security room's safe, so as long as I go in there... I hear her. door. Please tell me she didn't come in here. It is not safe to go out. She is right there. Now's my chance. Hello. Try not to end up in a ditch out there. Thanks for the encouraging words, yes? I would like to go up a flight of stairs if I can, just to get one more antidote. Because if I get poisoned, I'm kinda screwed if I don't have one. It's right in the direction I'm going anyway. Whoa. Wrong button. Well, I took an injury. I would like one more of these to save myself once. A single healing. I thought that was meant to heal me. That didn't heal me well, did it? Oh, serious wounds. I guess that's a serious wound that I've got then, isn't it? Let's find out. Yeah, it was a serious wound. In which case I need another of these. Another of these. Yikes. This is not good for me, is it? Back down into the restroom, all the way to the generator room. And the generator room should let me save again. I don't want to open this door, whatever I do, because that's just going to give them a way down. And I don't want them to reach me so easily. Hello, guy who needs a new name. Why do I keep playing horror? Why do I do this? Horror is not my specialty. New area. This looks like a prison cell. Could the dead person I saw have come from here? I don't know. Could they have? Let's get under the table real quick while we work out what these bongo noises are for. I'm digging it. The door's open. This should lead to the right wing of B1F. Heck. Checking nuggets. Okay. So isn't this a fun place to be, huh? Oh, I even have a card. Let me out of here. He's going to kill me. Help. Prisoner? No. Nope, 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 nope. That's not. Oh, there's another one. Something's coming. Something dark. Something clawed. Prisoner, no. They told me I would be here for a few hours. Aren't they supposed to give me a phone call? Prisoner hung. Okay. It's been a year. Let me out of here. Let me out. Prisoner hung. Spooky. I don't like this noise. I've been feeling sick ever since the big man gave me those dumplings. Prisoner Yeon. I feel like that's like alternate footstep sounds for a new monster or something. I don't like it. Toilet note! What's wrong with my stomach? I don't feel so well. I think I'm gonna hurl. Prisoner Yeon. You received a torn page. Music lessons. Siho Jill. Why did he lock us in here? What a monster. The bongos made you jump. I'm sorry. I'm just like, yeah, could be anything. I ran into Myung-gil one day and he threatened to take my money. Mrs. No, the music teacher, was nearby and I called out to her. I gave her Dad's cash and said I wanted to join her after-school music class to practice the recording. That got rid of Myung-gil. When I was still on the hook for music lessons in the evening, I was absolutely fuming about the whole situation. Just my luck. I remember wondering whether the recorder was even a legit instrument. Everyone else was studying violin or piano. I was definitely gonna look like an idiot. Hugs for everyone. Game's too spooky. I reckon I'm gonna go ahead and the bongos again up here. Yeah, what's wrong with your stomach? Something happened here. I think that's a bit more than a hurl that's happened here, isn't it? He thinks he's gonna hurl and just pop. The prison gate's been twisted apart. Did she do this? Did she? Please tell me she hasn't. Oh, thank you. I needed a save point. Finally, the prison lobby. I think I can reach the second floor under parking lot from here. The only way back, though. Oh, I can go through there as well, because this door there was locked from the right-hand side, so I've got two options. I can come back up and run across, or I can go through this way. Whichever way I need to run if I need to. I have escape options. And a taser! Okay, that must be the security gate Yesol mentioned. I'd recognize the sound of those footsteps anywhere. Well, are we cornered? We don't want to be here. We need Yesol to open the gate to the underground parking lot pronto. Come on, Yesol, any day now. Is Yesol even alive still? Hold on. Finally. Can you close it behind us as well? Where do you think you're going? Heck. Pepper spray or taser? Pepper spray, taser, or sacrifice the arm? What do you think, everyone? We have options. Gun. Oh no. Get your hands off me! I don't know, it might just be the way Korean buildings are, I don't know. Maybe every building in Korea has an underground parking lot. And because the doors keep getting locked for some reason. Oh, good thing we got that taser. We'd be so screwed if we didn't have that. Gun. Destroyed. Oh, I wonder how differently that would have gone if we didn't get the taser and we just made a beeline for the exit. That could have gone so poorly. I'm glad I checked the exercise room or whatever. We probably would have died and had to go back and make the taser. She's gone. I'm sure that's not the last time I'll see her. No! Duct tape will fix that. Well, we're locked down here now. Hopefully, she doesn't know of this entrance. Bye-bye arm if we did not have that taser. Pretty much. What we got here? Coffee. Coffee might be better than water now I think of it. What's this do? Faster regen. Silver repair tape is overpowered. This is a new zone. Anything could happen here, so I'm going slowly. I've got my light out so I can see if there's anything I'm supposed to interact with. Another note. You received a torn page. Old sheet music. See Ho Jill. I got to Mrs. No's room early. She asked if I had ever played the recorder before, and I told her that was my first class since grade school. OP item fixes even brain damage? Yeah, duct tape. I opened the case and discovered some old sheet music tucked beneath the velvet compartment holding the recorder parts. She viewed it and said the first few pages were perfect for beginners, although the other pieces looked a little more advanced. I was stuck there, so I gave it a shot. Never, in my wildest dreams, could I have imagined the new possibilities this would open for me. Even if Ali used duct tape? I agree. What's going on here? Huh? Oh, we're going to the market! True. A car would have been a real good idea. Maybe there was a taser in one of those cars too, but we didn't think to look, did we? Mina, are you okay? I just saw what happened. Barely. She almost gave me a heart attack. It's good that you are prepared for that. That's my teacher. Why the hell is Miss Song trying to kill me? Mina, that's not your teacher. It's a flesh thrall, created and manipulated by the shade I told you about earlier. Vicious Sister. Was Vicious Sister the one that ordered that creature to attack me in the school? It seems you've earned her ire. Shades are extremely territorial and it's a long story, but Vicious Sister has some unsettled history with Song's family. Anyway, moving on. How the heck am I supposed to find this apothecarian of yours? There are a lot of shops in the market. He manages the Dokabi apothecary there. He's the only one who knows how to make what I need. The Dokabi apothecary. Got it. You have a new theory but don't remember how to spell that guy's name? You mean Soho? Or you mean baseball guy? Or you mean Chance? Or the guy who told us how to build a taser? Siho was the kid who locked us in the police station. Or was it Soho? One or the other. Keep your wits about you and just stay on point. Hold on, I can tell. It's in our notes. Siho. Leave. Oh, okay. So the parking lot connects directly to the police station. Let's go back and forth a few times. She'll definitely not have time to catch up to us if we keep doing this. Why is there a market under the police station? But it's scary. I don't even have a map! I think I can get to the market through this door, but I'll need someone's permission to go through. Why do we need someone's permission to go through a door to the market? Do you not realize we're in the spooky zone? We just go through the door. I hear the sound of construction. Wait, there are people working here, but something's off. Something might be off here. Hello. Excuse me. Yes? What do you want, Gil? What are you guys working on? Are you blind? We're putting up a new gateway to the Dokkaebi market. The boys have been working overtime trying to get this thing installed right. We got a deadline to meet, so I bid you good night. Wait, please, I don't mean to be a bother, but I really need to get to the market. Jeez, can't you people see this is a construction site? You're the second lady insisting on getting by tonight. I can't just let every Tom, Dick and Harry walk through. The ladder? How about that ladder? I can climb to the other side. What? That connects to the gateway's upper deck. That scaffolding is for workers only. Door. How about that door over there? So in other words, he won't like it if we climb the ladder. If there's anything at the ladder, we'll have to do it when he's not looking. Well, it does connect to the market. Please, sir, I need to pick up some medicine for my friend. She's seriously ill. Alright. Go ahead. But remember, that door is one way. Got it? One way. That's bad. Yes, sir. Good luck with your work tonight. Sigh. Shoo now. The ladders are not allowed. This is Songrian Subway Station Exit 1. Strange vines have taken root and spread across the gate. It's these wax vines again, isn't it? If that's the letters of Siho's letter, what if the teacher was always evil and she is the real reason you are in this place? Those letters are about a different teacher, I think. He was talking about, I think, Mrs. No. And at the moment, we're being chased by Miss Song. Who's the English teacher, not the music teacher. Yeah. Hey, Gil, don't forget that door's gonna be closed. You'll have to knock when you come back. Can we give you our phone number or something? Call ahead. Shadow Telecom's ringing again. Young Bay? It can't be. I saw his body at the school. Hello? Mina, be careful. The Dokkaebi market can be a dangerous place if you don't know what you're doing. Young Bay, is that the guy who plays baseball? The one who's interested in us? Who is this? Young Bay? Don't worry about that. I'm trying to help you. Just like Siho, sure. But I saw your body at Seiwa High. How do you know where I am? Never strike deals with shades lightly. Be wary of their tricks. Who are you? Answer the question. A friend. Dear customers, construction on the market gate will continue until the end of next week. Where is your pack? Which pack? Dear customers, construction on the market gate will continue until the end of next week. Watch your step when exiting the market. What are you saving up for? Guy needs a new name. The 10k reward? Or are you going to use it on raids? Or are you saving up the 20k? My Avali pack. Closest thing's probably my Discord group. Have the Discord link. You're in the Discord, but in case there's anyone else who wants to join. Also, while we will do our best to ensure your safety, please beware of falling objects or stray equipment. Thank you. Supervisor Shin. There are a bunch of assorted wares here. Wish I had more time to look around. Okay. Same thing. Hello.
본백향이 다 떨어졌다니 뭔 소리야?
What do you mean you're out of spectral incense? One of my colleagues just brought a stick tonight. Avali's group into packs of 3 to 5. I think it varies too, doesn't it? Not like it can be a full tribe too. You only have one left? Well, I suppose that will have to do. Okay, so she has incense for some reason. Give me a second. So she has an incense. I wonder if I'll need that for anything. What type of Mickey Mouse operation is this anyway? What? No, I will not sign my name on that. I know your tricks. You're lucky to be getting this much from me. No, why would you boot me? Oh look, the little bird decided to leave her nest. Do I know you? And the poor dear's still clueless as ever. She's dressed like a traditional shamanka. I wonder what she's doing here. Who are you? You may call me Jung-mi. Now, why don't you tell me what you're doing out here? A little girl like you shouldn't be wandering around strange places at night. Why so condescending? This is my neighborhood. I shop at this market with my mum all the time. Oh no. No, you don't. Not at this market. You'll figure it out soon enough, though. Trust me, the alternative is undesirable. Now then, why don't you buzz off? You're boring me, and I have important matters I must attend to. Oh, and don't do anything stupid while you're here. What is it? Ooh. Let's learn some things. What's the auntie selling? Not that it's any of your business, but she deals in spectral incense. I still need one more stick. Wherever will I find one at this dreadful hour? Okay. Market. Do you know if they renovated this market recently or something? It looks different. This isn't your friendly neighborhood market, dear. Look around. It's warped and twisted by rumors, anxiety, and human emotion. Wander around and enjoy the sights while you can. Why are you dressed up like that? You doing some kind of performance tonight? Heh, you're an observant one, little bird. I suppose you could say I am performing tonight. That is, if you consider purging an ancient evil and saving the world part of the performing arts. What? No, she's Santa. I wager it'll be my best role yet. Geez, she's so full of herself. I thought shamanka were supposed to be devout and modest. Move along. So is this like a staircase again, or is this like something like I need to go into to check? It's the doorway. A doorway leading to a staircase. You like her? Can't pick anything up, can I? Does that hurt me? Is this something I need to avoid? Hi. Yeah. Goodbye. I don't know if that's gonna follow me. Coins. That lady wants a hug. Calm refreshed, stamina recovers faster. Does she hurt me? Not really. I don't trust that it won't hurt me later though. I don't have uptime. I'd need to program that one in. I can tell you the uptime. Hold on. 1 hour, 1 minute, and well, 1 hour and 2 minutes and counting. There we go. I don't have a map. How long do you reckon till Mrs. Song shows up here as well? You received the Dokabi Market map. The market's layout looks different. I can hardly recognize this place now. This map should come in handy. Where's the map? Okay, so the dots indicate where there's a staircase somewhere. We can't get to the construction area. The door's one way. Looks like we can get to the scaffolding from up there though. And if we need to make a quick escape, like probably at the end of this zone, you can come down the ladder. The construction guy may not like us being up there though. More things to the left. 4 floors. And plenty of places where it leads up. Thank you, dinosaur. Is there going to be a jump scare here? You say I'm safe, but I'm not so sure. Oh, this is a way back up anyway, isn't it? Well, what the hell was that? I should really keep an eye out on my surroundings. Shadow stalkers are maligned shadows that have been corrupted by a vicious sister's dark influence. I don't have a gun anymore. They will pursue you and damage your health. Ah, joy! Let's go back. No, go back. Traders market, clothing market. I wonder. I have to try something. If I go back real quick. Don't want to exhaust myself just yet. So this area, the traders market, if I go in here and go up the staircase, does this take me to the next area? Or is the next area meant to be further backwards? No, it takes me inside the same building. So there's floors and streets. So it's even more complicated. Oh dear. You received a torn page. 1 for ancient pedigree, Jung Mi. My childhood was anything but ordinary. In fact, my earliest memory was from a crib. I remember my mother's smiling face looking down at me. I even remember her soothing voice as she sang a lullaby. The warmth her touch, and the atmosphere of the room embedded in my mind. More of a feeling, yet still so vivid. Years later, I learned that most people considered this peculiar. This did not surprise my parents. When I was 4 years old, they told me I was a special child. Unlike other children, I had the blood of shamans, and this endowed me with abilities that required cultivation. My homeschooling began on that day. It was a curriculum especially designed to hone my latent powers for the fight to come. So is Jungmi the person... Ooh. 3 friends. Okay, so these two link around. I see, so it's a building. 2 buildings with an upper floor between them. That makes sense. Here, close see-through. Let's go there and actually check the upper floors as well, because I missed all that. Make sure I don't miss any notes or interesting things. Might find some things that I need if I need to craft another item, for example. Was that a note over here? No. Some safety hats. So this is like a medical place. I think this is one of 2 hiding spots. You're gifted a sub and you weren't even in the stream I don't know what causes that. Dear customers, construction on the market gate will continue until the end of next week. Watch your step when exiting the market. Also, while we do our best to ensure your safety, please beware of falling objects or stray equipment. Thank you. Supervisor Shin. Mineral water, that's good. Antidote, I've already got a few things, but it's good to know I can come back here if I need something quick. We have all these emotes. Those are cool emotes. Is there a staircase to the left, or is it just the one staircase there? Looks like it's just the one staircase. This one doesn't lead through to anywhere. There'll be a water there if I come back. There's a lot of stuff. I don't know why I waste so much time on the vending machines. I don't even know how much this thing that she wants me to buy is going to cost. What's my objective? Look for the apothecarian. Okay, what does... That's what Yasol wants. Youngbei and Jungmi. I think I should call them up, see what dialogue they've got. Called Jungmi. She wanted something too, didn't she? Jungmi, this is Mina. I had a sneaking suspicion this number would be yours. How did you get Shadow Telecom access? Yasol hooked me up. That sounds exactly like something she'd do. Frankly, she's out of line. She's gotten soft in her old age. She doesn't look a day over 18. How old is she? More cute emotes, yes. Let's drop this boorish conversation. Don't you know it's uncouth to discuss a woman's age? Call me when you have gossip worth sharing. Let's call our friend, Hyungbei. No response from this number. And Yasol? Yasol, This place looks nothing like I remember. The coma is unlike anything you've seen in the waking world, isn't it? You might have to refamiliarize yourself with the market. The coma is a distortion of its waking world counterpart. Keep that in mind. Seafood market as well. That sounds like it would be useful. Something smells rotten here. Hello? How about some fresh seafood? No thanks, Auntie. I'm not really hungry. Just steal some coins straight out of the vending machine. And this to the left looks like it might be a dead end. We don't know what the real world market looks like either, but imagine if it did look the exact same. You'd expect that she would know the layout, yeah? We'd start with the map. But because we're learning the layout, it makes sense that the character would be learning it too. I like how it overlaps. She's learning as we learn. Oh, so it's a dead end, but there's a save book. I feel like the rooms with save books are safe rooms. Like, it's a bit meta to say that, but that's what I'm thinking. Alright, we've explored this zone. Let's explore the second floor and work our way up. We want to find the apothecarian, which I think means the herbalist, meaning top left. So let's work our way up. Could be the vegetable shop too though, you never know. It would make sea hunts. Amazing pun. Well done. That was not there before. Do you not see them? I feel like things got a little bit more dangerous now. Floating phone. Ghost phones. Might be in here. I think so. Let's go down the street and hope nothing's gonna chase us. Because if something's chasing us, I don't know anywhere to hide unless I come back into this street. Alright. This way. Hello. Need something dry cleaned? We can even remove bloodstains. I'll just take your note. Another torn page! 3-7. Shadows. Seiwa Institute dossier. Dossier? I don't know. We cast shadows under sunlight, as we do in the coma. Everyone in the coma is a shadow carja, confirmed. Get your G phone 7. No, don't die for a phone. We cast shadows under sunlight, as we do in the coma. Shadows are sentient manifestations of our subconscious thoughts. The more powerful someone's spirit is, the more lucid his or her shadow will be. We call these entities sober shadows. They exhibit the suppressed feelings of their waking world counterpart. Wait, what? Shadows are subconscious thoughts, okay. So that's what the shades are, I guess. Or spirits, something like that. No, spirits are something else. We call these entities sober shadows. So if they have a strong personality, they're more sober than the ones that are just walking around ignoring us. Alright, take care guy who needs a new name, and welcome back dinosaur. They exhibit the suppressed feelings of their waking world counterpart. Conversely, weak-spirited people will manifest mad shadows, tortured creatures that will attack anything on sight. They act upon their basest desires. Some shadows do not spring from humans at all. They come from rumor collectives so powerful they are literally memed into existence. Guys, I think we're going to get Shia LaBeouf. Heck. Time to never leave the closet. Toilet. Oh, the toilet's just a hiding place this time. Good to know. That's a real easy hiding place, and I don't even need to go to any of the secondary places to get in there, do I? You're not evil, are you? There'll be a falling body or something there. Let's go in. Ugh. Mucky floor. I think it's worthwhile checking which hiding places work, because I remember one time there was that one cabinet in the police station and you could not hide in it. You could only hide under the table next to it. 2 4. Clarity in purpose, Jungmi. My family can trace its ancestry in the Yeongnam region back for many centuries. Some trainees undergo a rigorous initiation ceremony to become shamans. Others have a symbiotic relationship. Thank you for the bit, Mr. Echo. Hello. Others have a symbiotic relationship with a possessive spirit. I inherited the exclusive right to perform rituals in our home district through my family's distinct lineage. How are you, Mr. Echo? From the age of 4, I began the observation, study, and practice of basic ceremonial rites at a remote shrine. I would perform these under the strict tutelage of the shamanka, so often over the coming years that they became second nature to me. These rites increased in complexity and ranged from dance, song, instruments, and more. I had an elite general education, but it was always clear, however, that becoming a shamanka would be my highest priority. I never truly had a choice in the matter, but the clarity of my purpose came as a great relief to me. Coin. I don't know if that's a good idea. This switch seems to activate something, but you notice no new activity in your area. What's the purpose of this switch? I can't turn it back off. Did I just alert Mr. Song? Hey, I'm over here, come get me. Thank you for the host, Mr. Echo. This is scary. Ah! No, 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 no. This is where we live now. Is everything so scary? I guess it's pretty slow, isn't it? You reckon I can yeet myself past it? There we go. Whoa. Vegetable shop. Let's go. Oh hey! They're playing Go. Who's winning? Looks like White is about to win, I think. I think white will win that. White's definitely going to win. The goal is to surround the pieces. The diagonals don't count. If you surround things, you capture them. White looks like it's about to surround just about all of black's pieces. Go in here now. You came back to those noises. What do you mean? Just spooked. Somebody help me. Why do I do horror game? Why did I choose this? My struggle begins. Jung Mi. The rise and fall of powerful shades is as predictable as the ebb and flow of the tide. Every region of the world has its own monsters to contend with. No! Don't cut the Avali. Cute. Thank you. I was about to get chased. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Every region of the world has its own monsters to contend with. They spend decades growing in influence. Fear and rumour from the waking world quietly fueling their power. These local spirits soon move beyond their locality, spreading their dark tentacles into new domains. When the desire for expansion in the Coma no longer sates them, they inevitably turn their dark gaze towards the waking world. It is common for lesser spirits to find their way into our realm. We can often undo their mischievous presence through simple rituals. Combating a true shade in our world is another matter entirely and cause for great alarm. One need only look at such historical crises as the bubonic plague to understand what's at stake. And so it is that the vicious sister has now begun her ascent here. But I will put a swift end to her ambitions with the moon incense. Ooh. I think Jung Mi might be able to help us if we can get that moon essence. If we get that moon essence, she might be able to stop Miss Song. It's a good laugh emote. Yeah, I need to go back outside the vegetable shop. Heck. Going to Brazil? Why? No! Don't eat me. What did I do to deserve a yeet? Okay, that's up to the next street. I want to check out the clothing market first. It's also your only laugh emote. That makes sense. Woo! Nope, 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 nope. Let's walk. It's slow. Save stamina, so if it gets close we can run then. Did it lose us? No, it didn't. No! It swiped me. Game is too spooky for me. Okay, if we need to hide, that's the one. 1-7. It's actually called the Shadow Realm, guys. I was joking. I was making a Yu-Gi-Oh reference when I called it the Shadow Realm, but here we are. The Shadow Realm. Seiwa Institute Dossier. Okay. The Coma is a shadowy manifestation of elements from the waking world. Vivid daydreams, feelings of deja vu, fantastic occurrences and strange rumors. Everyone has experienced the Coma, yet few know its true nature. We perceive its minor aspects because it connects with us. Most people will brush off these encounters with the supernatural as fleeting lapses in lucidity. They are, however, so much more. These are fragments of another world, in fact, small clues of its existence. Those who explore beyond the veil of its borders may attain eldritch powers and commune with dark spirits. Is it worth it, really? I mean, come on. Looks like there's no save points on this floor, and that's where the exit is. Yeah, he's slow, so I just walk. And then he caught up to me, didn't he? Because I stopped walking to see if he was still chasing. Not the best option. Oh, there is a thing here. If I find a chocolate bar, I'm using it. You're back with food? Do you have chocolate? I could use a chocolate right now. You want him as a pet? No one will mess with me. Spooky. No. Another building here, and I think this leads back out. We may need a key. There's a pathway on the second floor that reaches the next building. If I follow the upper deck, I may be able to get back where I started. Okay, so this is the way out at the end. Got it. Hello, friends. Are they hammering a nail into concrete? That's pretty cool. Avali have sharp teeth, yes, but they have sharp everything. I don't like this. Okay, I'd like to yeet myself past them again, because I know they'll be back here. Eat the demons. Oh, no. No! Ah! I don't like this. I don't like this. Let's go this way. Yes. I like how it gives you a bit of a chance to explore the area before you have something that's like non-stop chasing you. At least that's the way it seems to be. I hope that continues because I like that. Then I know kind of where I can run to, even if I panic and completely forget when I'm being chased. It also gives me an idea where to look for things. Another torn page. Shaman's Sewa Institute dossier. Eat the demons and consume his power. But I don't know, if you were going to have a power, would you really want, like, what's the word? Cthulhu powers or whatever? The word's here, hold on. The word I'm looking for. Eldritch. Do you really, if you could choose a power, would you really choose the Eldritch powers? Sounds like it could backfire a bit. The shamans have known of the Coma since the dawn of humanity. Legend holds that all shaman can trace their matrilineal descent back to a common ancestor. This proto-shamanic, that's like a proto-gen shaman, entity has gone by many names through the centuries. The shaman's tribal ancestors lived on the fringes of civilization, practicing black magic and animism. Either that's something to do with animal magic or animation magic, I don't know. They could just be animators. They learned that human emotions and the actions that spur them feed the Shadow Realm's very existence. Well, that's easy. Stop feeling emotions and the Shadow Realm disappears. I think we found a way out. The Eldritch gods have amazing power, plus then you'll be a god, or you will be their host. You know, like, They just act through your body. They consume you. I think consuming them, they consume you. That sounds like how the Eldritch things would work, right? They consume you from the inside. Their rituals allow them to commune with entities beyond our world. This eldritch knowledge made them at once feared, respected, and reviled. Through the centuries, their sustained contact with the dark transmuted their very blood. They are a potent force to reckon with. They have given counsel to heroes and kings of renown and continue to steer the course of human history in profound ways. Neat. Where's their blood here? Let's not stand under that vent any longer. There's blood there. Perfect hiding spot. Is there a second floor here that I can get to? I don't think so. Back out. And to the right we have the whole floor to check out. And that looks like a basement in the rice cake shop. An underground hallway. I wonder how I need to get there. Wait. What if the supermarket... No, it's just them with their powers that they've always got. Using the powers through you. I don't think you can simply... I don't think you can simply just get the powers like that. I think it's a bit more complex. So this is the way further ahead. There's no way through here. So I don't know how I'm meant to get to that crosswalk there. No! So it's walking speed roughly. So it's not something you need to run from too much. Well, that didn't work, did it? Get out of there. Eat some chips. Eat the Doritos to heal from an injury. I want those Doritos. They sound good. Okay. There's 3 pathways. And the middle street goes front to back. Going left brings us back, going right takes us forwards. So if I'm trying to go straight from the front to the back, for example, I know which way I need to turn. I do want to get there though, that looks interesting. They'll probably take control of your body, but you don't mind. You'll just be witnessing through your eyes, you'll have no control. And no input. Sounds pretty bad to me. A vending machine. I can probably buy another one. But I mean... you like how I hit under the table and it's just like... Sup? Oh, the water's cheap, isn't it? Could buy... candy bar or more chips for more health, but my money's not that hot, and I know what I can do. If there's no save in here, I'm going back a street and saving there. If there's a save in here, that's awesome. Okay, a door. I'm guessing that leads to the underground hallway. Okay, there is a save. Nice. Alright. What to do next? Note. That arsehole from the hardware store takes this hall to get to his shop and without fail always has a few quips up his sleeve. Today he was bold enough to tell me it looks like I'm gaining weight from the rice bread. Next time he's going to get a bowl full of dough in his face. Nice. Is this locked? No. Awesome. So does that mean this is the underground hallway? Probably, but it's locked. And the underground hallway leads... who knows where. Okay, so that's a save here. Oh, I see. Hardware store and the rice shop. So it goes between these points. The underground. You can see the icons. That's kind of behind me, so you can't see that one. So that's one of the entrances. So that's a sneaky way to get back a street if I can unlock the door. You can see what it looks like to destroy planets and galaxies. If they even let you continue using your eyes to see, you know. Like, the entire point of these, like, eldritch things is they're meant to be, like, so bad beyond description, and I mean, like, I can describe that, you know. Like, but if you can't witness anything, I guess you can't really describe anything then, can you? I think I'll go to the... I'll keep playing to the next save point, I think. Or until I die. Let's go up a street, to the right, then to the left. There's a music shop. Nice. UBRB? Alright, see you soon, guy who needs a new name. And thank you for the hugs, Mr. Echo. I hope that doesn't follow me between streets. That'd be a bit nasty, wouldn't it? Another torn page. 5-7. Shades. Sewa Institute dossier. Shades are powerful local spirits that inhabit the Coma. They are sentient manifestations of the collective emotions, historical trauma, and human routines associated with a specific area. Shades are highly territorial and will go through great lengths to exert control over the domains that bind them. Shadows naturally gravitate towards the willpower of their shade. While these entities may be benign or dangerous, they are often deceitful and willing to manipulate gullible humans to achieve their ends. Their surroundings influence their forms, and it is unknown to what degree they may control their appearances. In rare occurrences, a shade may manifest from the powerful emotions of a single individual from the waking world. I wonder if that's something to do with the... what's the word? The vicious sisters. Like, what if they're closely related to the songs in that way? Maybe that's why they're so susceptible to being taken over like that. A butcher! What could go wrong? Let's go to the butcher in the Shadow Realm. Mystery meat. There is not much here. This is not a good place to be. Building that looks like it's in this direction. This shop bears the flashy symbol of a dokebi. What's that mean? What's a dokebi? Alt. Look for the apothecarian. No, this is probably them, huh? Do I want to check the other things first, like the herbalist? Alright, I think that's where I'll be stopping for now because it is starting to get a bit late again. Sorry for the shorter stream today. I would have started a bit sooner, but my device needed a bit of an update and it took like 40 minutes to do. But I'll be back with more tomorrow. Stay tuned and I'll roll the credits and we'll look for somebody to raid. Anybody wants to join the Discord, if there's anyone who's not in it, there's the Discord. Yeah, I'll roll the credits. If you've got 1,000 channel points, you can tell me who you'd like me to raid. Otherwise, I'll decide. Fruit Loop Junkie is streaming. I don't think I know Fruit Loop Junkie. Let's do those credits real quick. If you want to choose, you need to do the 1,000 points redeem. Whoever redeems that first gets their choice. Otherwise I'll choose from the people I'm following. Wait, I am following Fruit Loop Junkie. It's one word, there's no space. There's the credits. Thank you to Mr. Echo for the cheer. Alright, let's see who to raid. Let's raid. Let's refresh the page, make sure the people I'm looking at are live. You could raid Fruit Loop Junkie, sure. And there's a few less O's in the Fruit Loop, I think. Alright, let's do the raid. Share the love to them. Take care, everyone. Have a nice day. Or night. Whatever time zone you're watching this in. Or the VOD. Likewise. Take care, everyone. Bye.